What is up, boyos? It's Water Buffalo Man here, and we're back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, but we're not actually back. So I have the cell unit up here on screen just because I'm going to gradually scroll through the images that we got for cell last night and just pretty much what's coming, just to give you guys a little update on what's going on with the channel and what direction we're going in. But I can tell you, as of right now, there will be no more Dokkan Battle. I will not be doing any more Dokkan Battle at all. Going forward, I am exclusively doing Ark Survival Ascended on my other channel. I will not be doing Dokkan anymore. I'm assuming you guys probably got that by the lack of videos being uploaded by me, so I'm assuming most of you did see that, and most of you that did actually transition over to the other channel know that I'm no longer doing Dokkan. There's a few reasons why. One, I'll be straight, because I honestly don't care anymore about this game, truthfully. I play the game still, but I don't care for it on the level of the way that some of the creators do. Honestly, the community is toxic. The community for Dokkan Battle is absolutely terrible. It's a non-competitive game that somehow you guys managed to turn into a competitive game. How do you turn a game that takes no skill other than clicking fucking colorful and rainbow orbs into something that sounds like a wannabe Warzone ripoff with how competitive you guys are? Just telling you now, your top 10 lists don't matter. Your events don't matter. What you want to run units on, none of that matters. Just clarifying that to you now. As long as you enjoy playing the game, that's all that matters. That's my number one reason. The community is terrible. A lot of the community, not all of you, a lot of the community is toxic and terrible. You turn into a competitive game, you do nothing but shit talk one another, and go out of your way to completely belittle the other players and content creators just because they don't agree with your opinion, even though your opinion is probably wrong and so is theirs. It doesn't matter. An opinion can't be wrong. Like I said prior, his opinion, her opinion, their opinion, whoever opinion does not matter. All that matters is you enjoy it. Then, reason two. Reason two is this game is not viably something I can play, continue to put effort and or money into when there is creator or creators holding down smaller content creators, which is happening clearly. You can see this when one specific creator, I'll mention that one in the next point, goes out of their way to completely disagree with everything someone else says, to blatantly bury that creator. I've seen him do it countless times just to make himself look better in front of others, even though he doesn't need it, and his opinion is probably the shittiest and worst out of all of the Dokkan creators anyway. So that right there is, so the monetary reason sucks. The game is terrible. You spend too much money for what it's worth. It's a mobile game at the end of the day. It's a mobile gacha game. You look at pieces of pretty much fake cardboard. It's digital cardboard at this point, and sprites that kind of do some work. The game's fun, but it's not worth making content over. That's number two. Also, the amount of effort I put into the videos, the amount of that I was putting into the thumbnails, or having someone put into the thumbnails for me, wasn't transitioning into anything. Because, again, like I said, going to my next reason, there's that one guy at the top of Dokkan who I can't stand, haven't been able to stand for a couple years now. He used to be, I'm not gonna lie, he used to be one of my favorite creators. Back when it was Nano, Rhyme, and Truth is the guy I'm talking about, he used to be one of my absolute favorite creators. I'm talking back in year 2, year 1, Truth was easily one of my favorite creators to watch. His energy, the way he provided the videos, the way he got over the information was insane. Like, the dude was great. The dude was absolutely fantastic. But as time has gone on, his ego has gotten worse, his head's gotten bigger, and he just thinks he knows all, says all, sets all, and I can't agree with that. When you're blatantly attacking another creator for not agreeing with your opinion and pretty much going out of your way to belittle another creator who's trying to grow, and I'm not talking about me, because I honestly don't give a shit about Dokkan for content creation anymore, like I've stated prior. When you're trying to go out of your way to bury another creator by disagreeing in every avenue and way you can, in front of every other player in the community, another creator, it's pretty obvious what you're trying to do. So, and I just can't deal with that as that being the ceiling, and that being the guy that most of you, if not all of you being players or other creators look up to. I can't tolerate that. I'm not gonna deal with that being the number one guy we look to, with that guy being, for lack of better terms, I'm pulling a WWE term here, the head of the table. He is not going to be the head of the table, the tribal chief, the guy we look to, and he plays and acts like he is. I can't agree with that. And anymore, it's blurred the lines between if that's who he is or if that's just a character he's playing. And if that's a character he's playing, there becomes a fine line where you stop. He doesn't do that. He'll go out of his way to completely bury somebody that he sees as competition, and it's kind of sad. But honestly, yeah, we're done with Dokkan. I'm exclusively going to be doing Arc. I'm probably going to either delete the channel or transition it to something entirely different and remove all the videos on it after like a couple months of this being up, because we're done with Dokkan. It's not worth it. I don't want to say stress, because that's not stressful. Just the amount of toxicity coming from creators at each other, because you know everybody has their own little niche groups. I could go into a list and name a couple of them right now. There's a few creators that I can't even disagree with. There's Truth and Baby Truth, and everybody knows who Baby Truth is. I don't even have to name his name. You know who that is when you call him Baby Truth. They just constantly go out of their way to belittle everybody and disagree with them. And the whole podcast idea for Dokkan is just, that's a joke at this point. There's no hot takes. There's no bad takes. There's no trash takes. Everybody likes units. Everybody cares for the units in a different way. It does not matter what you as a creator, me as a creator, anybody as a creator, anything, or even player states. All units are good for what they're made for. You can't base all units off of one event and say they're all terrible. That's all I'm going to say on that note. But if you guys want to, come on over and join me on the Arc side, where it's more positive and we don't deal with the toxicity that you guys have to deal with on a daily basis. The link will be in the description below. But thank you guys. See you guys later.